Welcome back to Boring Reviews.
Boring land.
Oh, just kidding.
Blasphemer!
Hello,
right. Boring Review Nation!
Kind of pointless.
We know all things.
Welcome back to Boring Reviews. Jodi here.
Nick here.
And today we are reacting to another
David Mitchell. No, not me. David Mitchell video today.
Soapbox.
Soapbox,
It's a
yes.
soapbox.
My bad.
It's a Soapbox. And we are watching the one that says compliments. So I'm wondering what he's going to complain about with compliments now.
Again, I'm always wrong with this, but it still doesn't stop me from trying to predict. I'm not very good at accepting compliments. I've tried to get better at it because it just makes me feel awkward, even though compliments make you feel good.
Yeah.
I've learned just thank you. Someone gives you a compliment, thank you. Now, oh, no, I'm not those things. Like, it just makes it awkward. Just say thank you. But we really, really appreciate everyone that watches our videos and clicks on them. We appreciate you watching it. If you really like this video, please don't forget to
like the video, show us you like it, so we should keep making more of them. Subscribe to our channel. It tells us you really want us to keep doing these videos, so we're going to keep doing them with the more subscribers. And hit that notification bell so you're aware of the next uploaded videos that we keep putting out.
All right, and don't even think about giving me a compliment. Just subscribe. That's all we need. Here we go.
You can give me a compliment.
Yeah,
I like compliments.
she'll take it.
You may remember a few weeks ago I fouled up an otherwise perfectly good 3 minutes of your day by agonizing about my inability to give flowers. Well, I've been thinking it over since, and I've come to the conclusion that I'm even more of an emotionally repressed basket case than I thought, which was a nice moment for me. The thing is, never mind flowers, I'm not even capable of successfully giving a compliment. Well, that's not quite true. I have no trouble with many compliments, such as nice catch, or what a well-dug hole, or I thought you delivered that calf expertly. I don't have much call to give them, admittedly, but if I ever need to, I'm confident they will trip effortlessly off my tongue. What I can't do is successfully compliment anyone on their appearance. You look nice today. Such a simple pleasantry, but I find it almost impossible. I mean, how personal. Look at the assumptions it makes. I have been scrutinizing your appearance. I think you look better now than you usually do. I consider myself a fit judge to make such a call. Any one of those I would find deeply embarrassing. Together, they're an embarrassment neutron bomb.
I say all the time.
No, my version of being polite is to at all costs avoid rudeness. And it feels like I have a much better chance of making that work by shutting up than by speaking. I mean, I'm not a complete idiot. I do understand it's all part of the low-level, polite fancying Elizabeth allude in, whereby we imply in a non-threatening way that all men slightly fancy all women all the time, whilst meanwhile all women are supposed to find all men slightly annoying all the time. Oh, you women, we say. Oh, you men, they reply. But nonetheless, what is supposed to be going on when I, a specific man, tell a specific woman she's looking nice? Is it something we're ideally just supposed to say to every woman, entirely irrespective of how they're actually looking? In which case it's fine, but meaningless, and could surely be replaced by some other generalized meaningless greeting, like, I don't know, hello. Or is it about recognizing that effort has been put in, which God knows is no guarantee of effect? Surely a compliment about effort just boils down to, you must have jumped through a lot of hoops to achieve that, given what you had to work with. Or is it actually what it seems to be, a straightforward praising of the attractive? In which case, surely whenever we don't say it, we're drawing attention to the unattractiveness of the unpraised by our very silence. Surely that can't be a good thing. We don't call the poor poor or the stupid stupid. Why, by omission, call the ugly ugly? And what are you supposed to do when 2 or 3 women enter together? It's all very well saying beauty is subjective, but let's face it, it's not that subjective. There are some pretty clear objective guidelines laid down by now, and we all know what they are. So, in all probability, the 3 women know perfectly well in what order of attractiveness they rank, and I know it, and they know I know it. So what do? Emphasize the order we're already all aware of by giving graded compliments? Anna, you look absolutely radiant. Brenda, you're looking perfectly acceptable. Clara, you're also here. No, surely not. So just praise Anna and Brenda and let my silence fall pointedly on the twisted, hunched shoulders of Clara? Or praise them all equally and effusively, at which point they'll all know my compliments are empty and meaningless, and I can get embarrassed in 3 different ways simultaneously and go and jump in a canal. No, The simple, elegant answer, it seems to me, is to make sure that wherever I go, I take with me a small hand mirror. And then, whenever I meet someone who seems like she might be expecting me to comment on her appearance, I can simply say, "How lovely to see you. You look like this."
Oh my gosh.
I was like, where is he going with this
Oh my
hand mirror
gosh.
thing?
That's hilarious. He's right. Like when you give compliments with you look nice today, you are comparing them to other days. But I think too, it sometimes, like some days we try to appear better, right? So like, I don't know. I like receiving those compliments. I don't take offense from it. And I'm not saying that he's saying people do. It's satire and I get it.
Yeah.
But I give that compliment all the time. I'm like, oh, I like your haircut. Oh, I like your outfit. Oh, that color's a really good color.
Now, when you say it, do you actually like it?
Yes.
Or are you just trying to make the person feel better? Because that's not a bad thing. To give someone a compliment, even if you don't really mean it, but you know it's going to go a long way because you want to make that person smile.
Yeah, no, I really mean it because students get haircuts all the
There
time.
you go.
And it's so easy to tell when boys get haircuts compared to girls because girls will get like an inch trimmed off.
Yeah, boys will come with a hat on or their
And-
hood on. They don't want to take it
Oh.
off because they're so embarrassed.
Always the hood, always the hood. But you can just tell because it's closer to the head. You can see it visibly shorter. Girls, an inch, like that's hard to tell unless they're doing a major cut. And so like the boys, either I'll say, oh, you got a haircut.
Yes, I did. Oh, you breathed in and then out.
I like your haircut. But a lot of times it doesn't come off that rudely. Like a lot of times I'll be teaching and I'm kind of scatterbrained like when I notice it. Because I'll be teaching and we'll be like learning about dangling modifiers. I'm like, oh, blah, 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 you got a haircut. And like, then we just go back to teaching. But a lot of times it does look good. I do like kids when they have fresh haircuts. I like everybody when they have fresh haircuts. It looks nice. But yes, sometimes the haircuts are not always my favorite on them.
I think, again, satire, right? One of the comments, can't remember exactly what it was, but it made me laugh. It said like, oh, David, you like wasting my time again. But I get it. Like what he's talking about in this grand scheme of things does not really matter. But I love how he takes one little thing
Yes.
and he really thinks about it. He explores on it and he adds a lot of sarcasm, a lot of jokes to it, a lot of comedy to it. And he's right in so many ways and he's wrong in so many ways. But it doesn't really matter because it's hilarious the way he's delivering it. But if we were just to live in that world for a second, when you tell someone they look nice and you don't usually do it, the negative people are going to say, oh, do I not always look nice?
It's true.
And maybe the truth is yes, because not everyone always looks nice. Sorry, we just don't. But the positive end would be like, well, thank you so much for noticing. That makes me feel good because I can tell that you are not someone that usually gives me a compliment, and you did, so I must be looking really, really nice. For me, my problem, where I thought he was going to go, is I feel, whether it's because I'm a married man or they're a married woman, if it's, the opposite sex, they're going to be like, is he hitting on me?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on here? And in my experience, no one's ever taken that way, so which means I probably suck at flirting if I was even trying, which I don't. And no one's like, we're never going to assume that, Nick. Don't worry about it. But it's just like, we overthink it in reality when really, I've never met one person that did not appreciate the compliment. I've never met one person, unless they're like a really, really weird or dark person, that was like, well, forget you, man.
Yeah, and I think it feels good because like if somebody is looking a little bit nicer, they put effort into it, and so it's nice to hear that like your effort made a difference. Because there's nothing like, my favorite is when I put makeup on compared to when I don't, and I get told, oh, you look the same. You say that, my students are like, oh, you look the same.
No, I don't say that.
Okay, well, not when
you
I put
take
like
the makeup off and someone says you don't look much different, that's a huge compliment.
Okay, because I know like if I wear mascara,
Because there are some women that you see with their makeup off and it's like, what happened?
okay, I know that like if I put eyeshadow on or eyeliner on, then like you will like
Obviously, you
notice
look nicer,
yeah,
yes,
a
with the
difference.
makeup, but you don't need to have it.
But okay, but I was saying because sometimes it's like, oh, what's the point of spending the 10-15 minutes to put it on?
Well,
Just
then,
saying.
from now on, when I see you without makeup, I'll be like, oh, what happened? Put it back on! Let us know what you think about our reaction to this video and what else we should check out from David Mitchell. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you if you did. And until next time.
Goodbye.